Welcome everyone. So let's continue with the lesson Introduction to Microbiology, and this is part 4 video of this lesson for class 10. So on the screen you can observe there's certain medicines and one logo. Okay, so our today's topic is related to the application of microbiology in the field of medicine and environment. So let's understand this. Alright, so what do you mean by antibiotics? Student, antibiotics are medicines that fight a bacterial infection in people and animals. And they work by killing the bacteria or by making it hard for the bacteria to grow and multiply. So these are the medicines which are using to kill the bacterial infection in people and animals. And many diseases of human and other animals have been controlled due to antibiotics obtained from different types of bacteria and fungi. And antibiotics like penicillin, cephalosporin, monobactam, bacitracin, and erythromycin, gentamicin, neomycin, streptomycin, tetracyclines, and vancomycin, etc. These are the used against various strains of gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. And this is an antibiotic rifampicin. This is an antibiotic used against the bacterial disease tuberculosis. And tuberculosis, this is a bacteria infectious disease that usually affects the lungs of human. Now next part is microbes and fuel. So here we will see the different microbial fuel. That means the fuel which have been prepared by using the action of microorganisms. Now first we have the gaseous fuel like methane can be obtained by microbial anaerobic decomposition of urban agricultural and industrial waste. Now an anaerobic means in the absence of oxygen. Now next is ethanol. So ethanol and an alcohol is a clean smokeless fuel. So ethanol is a fuel obtained during fermentation of molasses by the yeast, that is Saccharomyces. So on the top side you can observe the structure of a Saccharomyces cerevisiae bacteria. Yeast. And next is a hydrogen gas. So hydrogen gas is considered to be the fuel of future, and hydrogen gas is released during biophotolysis of water in which bacteria perform the photoreduction. Now biophotolysis means breakdown of the complex molecule by the action of light. Alright, so similar to fuels, various industrial chemicals are also produced through microbial processes. For example, various alcohols, acetone, organic acids, fatty acids, and polysaccharides that are useful as raw material in chemical industry, and some of these are useful as raw materials for plastic and food products. Now our next topic is biofuel. So what is it? Okay, so you can observe here the biofuel production method. Alright, so here biofuel means a fuel that is derived from biomass, that is plant or algae material or animal waste. Now bio means it is the amount of a living matter, that is plant or algae, animal waste. And biofuel is important among the renewable source of good energy, and these fuels are available in solid, that is coal, dung, crop residue, and liquid in the form of vegetable oil, alcohol, and gaseous in the form of a gobar gas, coal gas, etc. So these are the different forms of a biofuel, and these fuels are easily available and in the plenty of quantity, and these are reliable fuels of the future. So alongside you can observe the biofuel production, in which you can observe here the solar gas for solar energy plus carbon dioxide. So these are the biomass, that is a combination of a plant or living matter. Okay, and here this is a conversion of cellulose to glucose. That means here complex compounds are converting into simple form. And here you can observe the liquid fuel production through the fermentation of and here microorganisms are using for the fermentation process. That means the breakdown of a glucose into carbon dioxide, and you can observe here emission of a carbon dioxide from vehicles also. So this is a biofuel production Okay, now microbial pollution control. That means microorganisms are used to control the pollution. So solid waste, sewage and various pollutants are ever increasing with increase in pollution, and along with it ever increasing diseases and degradation of environment are the worldwide problems. Especially cities in densely populated countries like India are affected with these problems, and life of the future generation will be difficult if these problems are not solved at right time and to right extent. So now let us see the role of microorganism in environment. Now first is landfilling site. So here you can observe the modern landfill site, and degradable waste being accumulated in urban areas is used for this purpose, and large pits are dug. You can observe the diagram, that is large pits are there in which the soil covers, methane gas and garbage have been put. Okay, and large pits are dug in open spaces far away from the residential area, and those pits are lined with the plastic sheets as a precaution against pollution of soil due to leaching of toxic and harmful materials. And compressed waste is dumped in the pit. It is covered with a layer of a soil sawdust, leafy waste and specific biochemicals. So alongside you can observe I have mentioned with the orange color the collection of a sewage and the layer of a soil cover. And bioreactors are mixed at some places, and microbes present in soil and other top layers decompose the waste, and completely filled pit is sealed with a soil slurry, and best quality compost is formed after few days. Such landfilling sites can be reused after removal of compost. Okay, now we have sewage management. So in villages, domestic sewage is disposed of either in nearby soil or in biogas plant, and however in cities sewage needs to be carried to processing unit and acted upon by microbial processes. So in urban areas or in cities, the proper sewage management should be done. Now microbes or microorganisms which can decompose any compound as well as destroy the pathogens of cholera, typhoid, etc. are mixed with the sewage, and they release the pathogens are released methane and carbon dioxide by decomposition of the carbon compound present in the sewage. So the microorganism of cholera or typhoid, they decompose the carbon compound which is present in the sewage into carbon dioxide and methane. And phenol oxidizing bacteria decompose the xenobiotic chemicals present in the sewage. So the sludge means thick wet mud. So the sludge that settles down in this process can again be used as a fertilizer. And water released after microbial treatment is environmentally safe. Microbes are used for bioremediation of environment polluted due to sewage. Now bioremediation is a technique in which the microorganisms are used to clean and contaminated soil and groundwater. So student, I hope you all have understood. That's it for today's video. Thank you.